Hey guys, what's going on? This is Kevin here from Airsoft GI, and today we have a very special sneak peek preview of Echo One's newest entering into the Hi-Capa game, which is their TAP Hi-Capa pistol, also known as the Tactical Assault Pistol.
Before we get started, I'd like to remind you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you enjoy watching our content, show us some love by liking the video, and ring the bell to make sure you get notified whenever we drop new content. We appreciate you all.
Again guys, we're checking out the new Echo One TAP pistol. This is however a prototype, so things are subject to change, but this is the closest thing we have to the final product model. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features that are offered on the TAP pistol. So at first glance, this pistol reminds me of a hybrid between the Cost to Carry comp and the Combat Master style pistols. The slide actually reminds me of the Combat Master style slide, and the frame and the compensator remind me of the Cost to Carry comp. It's kind of like they had a baby, and I'm kind of down for it. Moving down to the grip actually reminds me of the finish from the Jag Combat Master. It has that texturing and aggressive nature that feels really good in the hands, and it actually looks like it's hand stippled. So that's good to see that companies are starting to adapt this into their builds. Finally, at the bottom, we do see a flared magwell with tactical cuts at the bottom so that you have easier access to your magazines. And on the bottom section, we do have that Picatinny rail that you can mount whatever your heart desires. So beyond that, everything else is pretty standard Hi-Capa controls, but I do want to highlight some differences on this, such as the rear sight. It's just your standard blacked out rear sight with a red fiber optic front sight. However, the rear sight is styled off of a 4.3 sight rather than a full-length 5.1 sight, which I'm starting to see pop up more often in some other manufacturers' pistols. So we'll see if people like it. I personally like it. It's a little bit more low profile. But another feature that I want to highlight is the front sight, which is attached to the sight tracker barrel. Now, what that means is basically your front sight does not move when you're cycling your gun, since it's attached to the actual outer barrel, and it stays in place whenever your slide goes back. As you can see, it helps you acquire your sights and hold on to your sights whenever you're firing. Lastly, I want to highlight some of the aesthetic features on this pistol that make it stand out from the others, such as the outer barrel, which has very aggressive angular cuts on it compared to the standard rounded outer barrels from other Hi-Capas, and it's actually very reminiscent of the Cost to Carry comp style outer barrel, and overall it's a very nice feature that I like to see. And of course we have that compensator in the front with the portings on the side and on the top, and both of these features complete the overall look of the gun and make it look very aggressive and clean. So I do want to talk about the overall finish of this pistol, which in my opinion looks great. The black on this pistol is slightly faded, not faded enough that it looks gray, but it's just faded enough that it kind of looks like a gunmetal gray. And since it is a matte black, it adds to that overall look of kind of being close to a real steel gun. And it's actually classy enough that I can imagine Colion Noir himself running this guy.
Oh, yeah.
So since this is the prototype version that Echo One sent out to us, we're not going to get too in-depth with the performance since things are going to be subject to change. However, Echo One states that this pistol chronos in at around 310 to 320 FPS, and I do believe that FPS is due to the 4.3 length inner barrel in this pistol, since the slide is technically 4.3 length and the compensator finishes it out at 5.1 length. So if you wanted to up that FPS, you can drop a longer inner barrel if you wanted. But enough talking, let's go ahead and just shoot this guy since we already have it here. And
go ahead, put him on. Go ahead, put him on. There you go, attaboy.
So we are using green gas and 2.0 BBs as well as the magazine that Echo One provided for us. Let's go ahead and shoot this. Okay, first off, it's actually very snappy, and the sight tracker sight on the front really makes a difference on holding my target. It feels really nice. And we're out of gas. Sorry about that, guys. I was a little bit impatient filling up that magazine because I just wanted to shoot this pistol so bad. But we filled it back up, no worries, and let's continue. That is nice. I do want to say that the cycling on it feels very smooth. I think the slide and the compensator combo really helps out the performance of the gun. And again, like I said, the sight tracker really helps holding on to your targets whenever you're shooting. Boys, you gotta try this.
Alright, give me a second.
Alright, so now that we've switched spots, go ahead here, take these. There you go. And put those on. Pick up that pistol right there. Try it out.
I don't know, man.
Come on. Just give it a try.
Actually, I think Echo One sent me.
What?
a different model.
Yo! What is that color?
I think it's bronze.
Dude.
To be honest, it looks a little gold in some lighting conditions, but I think it looks pretty alright. So I think I will shoot my own model.
Man.
Ooh, the cooldown is real.
Yeah.
It's so cold in this room. Yeah, but initial shots, yeah, very snappy. The slide action is very buttery, actually. It's really good. Very crisp trigger break, I think. One thing that Kevin failed to mention is I think the trigger is really nice. There's a really nice crisp break. You feel the hammer hit the slide. It's a very nice positive reaction, I think. And the sight tracker, is it the sight tracker or the slide tracker?
Side tracker.
Side tracker, yeah, that's what it is. Again, yeah, it's right there. Like it doesn't move. I don't have to readjust for it. And it, yeah. So, hold on, Kevin. Let's be real here. So if you buy one of these and I buy one of these, you want to trade slides?
You wanna swap?
Yeah, let's swap slide. Two-tone this guy.
I'm down.
All right, cool, deal.
Deal. So, since Boaz was selfish enough to keep this to himself, let me take a look at this. Man, this bronze is very shiny. Like you said, it's kind of gold in some reflections, but overall, it is a very deep bronze with a nice metallic finish. And man, this looks clean. I really do like the finish of this. And who knows, maybe if we do buy both of these, we'll swap some parts over, do a two-tone, even though this one is technically already two-tone, but even more two-tone, that would be very nice. The Echo One Tactical Assault Pistol is being offered for pre-order at airsoftgi.com for $130. Wait, what? That's it? $130? Man, $130? That's pretty good for a compensator style Hi-Capa. Might need to pick one of these up myself.
Yeah, man. Can't wait for them to release something with an RMR cut.
Oh! Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out our quick little preview of the Echo One Tactical Assault Pistols. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ringing the bell icon above or below, wherever it is. I can't find it. But be sure to be notified of whenever we upload new videos. We are uploading every Monday and Friday, so be on the lookout for new content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's do some swapperoos.
Down.